自分も配信しよう。
Right, let's talk about Albion PMC, the only British organisation to successfully oppress more of the developing world than the British government. Led by Nigel Cass, a man the partisan media calls a charismatic visionary, and Amnesty International calls a war criminal. Albion was given the key to the city to re-establish order following the bombings.
Which is suspicious timing, if you ask me.
It is. So that's two reasons why we need to find an angle on Cass.
We found one. His name, Hamish Balaji. Born in London, Balaji was a recipient of the
銃
Cass
買う場所ないん
Foundation
ですか
Technical
ね。
Scholarship at
ポイントで
14,
買うしか。
which included a
あの
mentorship
4種
from
類の。
Cass himself. At 16, Balaji designed Cass's first drone fleet. Fun fact, Cass delayed
ハンドガン、サブマシンガン、ショットガンとグレポン。
Why would he help us?
They had a falling out after an incident in the Niger Delta 3 years ago. A buried human rights investigation accuses Cass of ordering a drone fleet to wipe out a village protesting the construction of a pipeline, but the drones malfunctioned before they could. Balaji is named as the likely saboteur. He's been on the run ever since, but now tracking data shows he's reappeared in London.
He's looking for
そもそも
redemption
この
like
ゲ
the
ーム格
protesters.
闘もあれや
This
し
guy designed Cass's drone
この
fleet. I think he's
銃
trying to
使
disarm
う
Albion.
たり
He covers his tracks
格
well,
闘
but
す
that's a
る
good guess.
状況に
Unfortunately, according to this Albion intelligence report intercepted by our
な
friend
っ
Kate
たらやばいよ
Lau, Cass knows Balaji's in London
も
as
うだっ
well.
たらもう終
So
わりです
that's
よ。
the op. Make
重
contact
症
with
か
Balaji
逮捕され
before
て
Albion
30分
finds him,
使えない。
then convince him we have a mutual enemy in Cass.
So this guy's our best chance to stop Albion and clear our names. And the largest private army on Earth wants him dead. No pressure.
It took some doing, but I've narrowed down the area where we're most likely to find Hamish Balaji.
How are you doing? I hope you don't mind me getting situated in your safe house. Crime marches on, and so will I. There are still cases that need to be closed, if you'll help me.
I'm on it.
Excellent. I uploaded a case to Bagley. He can brief you on it.
Clan Kelly's been sending a ton of crypto to an unknown party in Cairo. Something to do with Kronos X.
Oh yeah, that stuff. Just some dark web drug. The police were really up in arms about it back when they had power.
It's a highly addictive psychotropic with a staggeringly high fatality rate that stands to make Clan Kelly a lot of money.
And kill a lot of people.
Well, the phrase Finsbury New Project keeps popping up in their comms, if you'd like to take a look into it. Archie has been snooping into Albion's affairs. Quietly, of course, but I've been able to determine that most of his activity stems from this area.
Let's say hi then.
Not so fast. Hamish isn't in, according to his home security. And before you get ideas, he's rigged his front door to a series of traps designed to delete all of his data and then your life. Not necessarily in that order.
Paranoid as.
To be fair, you are an armed insurgent trying to break into his flat. Anyway, you should be able to connect to the local grid and use security cameras to disarm his traps.
Grand.
今回船運転できないのか
できるで。
な。できます？あ、あれか
でき。ると思う。
I believe the main interface is on the rooftop.
I'm seeing windows. Any thoughts, Bagley?
Sure, if you can get there. 3 options here. 1, use the window washing platform. 2, find a cargo drone. 3, give up, go home, and resolve to be a better person.
I'm on it.
上から行くのがまだ行きやすい。
この上か。上にどうやって行く？あ、あれか。え？あ、お疲れさん、バグりました。
バグることってあんのこ
なんか、降りちゃいけないところに降りて、前に進めない。なんか、草むらの花壇の中が泳ぎ判定になって、前に進めないです。あ、いったいったいった。 お疲れさん結構進みました？
俺、どうやろうな。メインは進めてるで。
うん。
今、何やったっけ ?404。
ああ。自分、その下の裂け目の方ですね。
おびき出せんのかな。
This Hamish doesn't strike me as overly welcome, but he is good with traps.
You could force the traps to unlock by rewiring the power.
I'm on it.
Welcome to Claire and Present Danger, and welcome to Fascist London. Don't let that boot on the back of your neck disturb you. In time, you'll barely feel it. We have to wake up people. If there was a playbook for setting up a totalitarian police state, Albion would be most of the way through it and working on the epilogue. They certainly took advantage of the fallout from the bombings, didn't they? Preyed on the fears of the city government too. They were only too happy to hand Nigel Cass the keys to the city. Wash their hands to the whole mess. The collar will only get tighter now, friends, unless we do something. We can't wait for someone else to fight back. We are the change.
そういえば毎回恒例のあれがありましたね。なんか、パスワードっていうか、あれを解除するのに、地面とか壁に、その線が、謎解き要素みたいな。毎回恒例の。で、
The traps are disarmed. Now, if you go through the front door of the flat, it's much less likely you'll be killed.
お、すげえモーション。屋上から海に向かって飛び込むだけでこんなモーションになるんだ。暗いな、まだ。ディスプレイ。
Move one more muscle chief and I'll blow the whole place with you in it.
All right, no need to get excited.
Who the fuck are you? And what are you doing in my flat? You with Albion?
No. In fact, we're more like the opposite.
What, DedSec? Yeah, right, and I'm Che Guevara. You done?
Wait! Albion knows you're in London. Kill me if you've got to, but you've got to run now.
Fuck me. You're telling the truth, aren't you? Fucking hell, thought I was careful. Fucking idiot, Hamish. Look, Cass is worse than you know.
Believe me, we know. Why else would I be risking me arse here?
Maybe, because Nigel Cass is paying you. That's how fucking mercs work.
Listen, we want your help. Cass is no friend of ours. He tried to kill us and had a hand in the bombings.
Mate, you don't know shit. You have no idea what Cass is and what... Move! Fuck! An Albion squad's closing in on you. I guess you weren't lying about that part. Fuck. Think, Hamish, think. Shit, fine. We'll table it. I'll buy you some time. Just go. No!
Move it! Fuck!
Don't just stand there. Albion won't be fussy about who they shoot.
Jesus.
Received. Responding to the situation now.
Control to units. Suspect is swimming away.
All units in the area. Suspect is now fleeing by boat. Over.
ちょっと待った。眩しい。
Drones being
Yes, sir.
deployed to apprehend the suspect. Received. We are in pursuit.
Fuck, finally.
Control, I've lost the target. No visual of target. Ending pursuit. Over.
I think all that excitement convinced our new friend Hamish that we need to work together to tackle Cass. He's willing to cooperate.
All right, Chief. That was a pretty slick escape. I believe you. So I'll say this. Nigel is planning something, and I don't think I could stop him on my own. If DedSec's everything I've heard, you'll help me.
We can help each other. There's a chance Cass had something to do with the bombings. What could he be planning that's worse than that?
No, that's not like him. Well, not exactly. See, Nigel's got to see himself as the hero. He's an arrogant twat, but he's not a cynic. Every place we go into, we would have some mad plan to fix all his problems. With robot police or automated crop fertilizing or some shit. Society was a technical problem. And people are just bugs in the software, you know? You work around them or you squash them. Sorry, Chief. I gotta switch proxy servers so they don't trace me. I'll hit you right back on voice.
Listen, I've got an inside man, right? A contact in Albion. Says Nigel's got this big news town at White Tower. He'll be talking about a major project he's got planned for London.
What we need is an insider on the team.
I've always wanted to be in on a caper. Okay, first things first. We'll need eyes on the impregnable target, so off you... go. I'll crack on with assembling the right personnel to... Well, that's the end of that harassment campaign. I'll... Form our prospect.
Here to join up?
Now that you've helped them, they might be willing to talk to us.
You won't regret it.
Okay. Jesus, I don't even know if we could get in there.
I'd like to help, fam, but Nigel's caught a whiff now. With all the CTOS cameras, it'd take him less than 5 to ID me. I ain't risking my pretty face.
We need an Albion insider for our caper, one who's willing to turn coat. I've reached out to a contact who works in a nearby pub. Where better to find a bleakly disillusioned anti-hero numbing their conscience with drink, but secretly desperate for redemption. I've let our contact know what we're in the market for, and she's near... Bye.
これマルチってやっぱあれなんですかね、コープモードになるんですかね。
どうなんだろうね。
まあ一つはまあ前みたいに勝手に入ってくるだろうけどハッキングしに。
Hey.
You lot certainly know how to pick your targets. You do know that Albion have set up their headquarters in there, right?
That's the point. Nigel Cass is pitching some sort of big project that's sure to make life difficult for everyone. And we've got to know what it is so we can learn how to stop it.
Fucking Nigel Cass. You're right. Nothing good can come of this. Luckily, I hear loads of sob stories working in a pub. And near this place, quite a few from Albion are dissatisfied with the status quo. You turn on the charm, and I'm sure you can get one to join the good guys. Even got a candidate in mind.
Interesting. Let's have their information.
I'll have Bagley push it along. Good luck, love.
We have an Albion operative on our roster. We should let them know they're needed.
お、射撃コーチってやつがいる人物で。
ん？
有能な新人、射撃コーチ。スナイパーと捕まえに行こう。
さんいいでしょう。服が脱げるんですよ。ここまでいけそう。
AK か。AK40 だな。他にもいたな、人が。
What the bloody hell are you gonna do about it? This is a free country. Right.
アルビオンの警備員大将。アルビオンの警備員。ああ、警備員捕まえてよかったな、俺。
Excellent. Our little posse's growing. Welcome to DedSec.
Thanks. I'm ready to bring real justice where it's needed.
Very nice.
Nigel Cass's meeting will begin soon. Approach the Tower of London when you're ready.
反対側だな。
If we're lucky, word hasn't spread that you've hung up your jackboots. Just try to put on your meek, harmless, broken by the system face. Oh, and don't forget your uniform.
いやいや、まだクリアしてないよ。
ポヨさん
そんな即クリアできる
買って初日に自分も言われましたよ。
まあでもいやもう音声がひどいよな。
Looking sharp. Your ex-colleagues won't pay any attention to you unless you let them take a close look.
ネクサスタワーってどこだよ。タワーよ。
Who is that?
マルチできるね。
Stop resisting!
マルチしかできない。
I'm putting a stop to this. Let's get this started.
皆さん入れるとこないんだ。
Let me guess. You're not open to talking it out.
足がつった。
いや、なんかね、音声を日本語版ダウンロードするんだけど、これがなんかあんまり良くない。
ああ、アルビオン警備。
セキュリティタレットとかあるやん。
Get all available units to the location.
Keep looking. He's got to be here somewhere. I'm.
からやったらいいんかな。結構きついな。こういうところから行けるの問題やと思うで。これに触れずに行けばいいってわけやろ。
This is fine. Just doing my job.
マジか、上に行けんのかよ。
本当だ。ドローン戦闘型でも攻撃しね
そうなの、なんなんこの戦闘型って思え。俺なんかいい殺傷型で気絶とかさせられるんかなと思ったら全然そうなっちゃうんや。
ジャンプか中止しかない。
マジでこのがっかり感返してほしい。
ああ。ドローンに光線ってやつをさせたら勝手に戦った。
ドローンに光線ってあるの？
はい、攻撃型だけ。
光線ってそんなボタン
ある？ハイジャックと回収ともう一つの光線ってありましたね。
マジかない。
おう。
Seems that manky little nerd was the one who kept diverting relief supplies away from the borough to keep everyone in line for Albion. These days you can do a lot more evil with a spreadsheet than a drone fleet.
Wonderful.
カー君さんが服を着てくださいって言われました。
ああ。なんか服着てない。
着てますよ。ガレスンとは違って。ちゃんと洋服まだデフォルトですけど、いいのがあったらこだわりますから。
ちゃんと服着ないとダメだよ。
もう僕はガレさんと違ってもうバシバシ打っていきますからね。それで毎回チームがほとんど負傷する。
までこれた。下下がるやんけ。しかもなんやねんこれ。
そんな打つゲームなの？打たない人は打たないんじゃないですか。だってもうバレたらバレたでいっぱい敵来てミッションしにくくなるし。ゴーストリコンみたいにこっそり動く人もいると思いますよ。自分30分だったら落ちます。メガネ買いに行かないといけないです。
これもあれで30分までやからね。
おい。
Nigel won't have anything important on this floor.
How's it you know more about him than I do?
Yeah, I was Albion too, if you hadn't twigged to that. Me and Cass were close ones.
Intruder alert! Intruder alert!
He was bigger than
ガレさん、これ俺、
literally a tech genius.
このミッション、なんか警備員になんないといけないんですけど、その地域の警備員の制服が違って、なんだろう、警備員は警備員でも歩いててもバレるっていう制服の色が違うから。なんだこれ、脱いだ方がいいんじゃないかな。
Intruder alert! Intruder alert!
いやー、ちょっと待てよ。
上に行かないといけないのか。
そうそうそうそう、待て待て待て待て待て待て。
This new project the director's presenting upstairs is a game changer.
Can't wait to see it roll out. This is going to make our jobs that much easier and safer.
Yeah. You don't think it's going to make certain
Queen
That was fun.
job redundant, do you?
Not a chance. Director Cast takes care of his own. You know that.
Fair point.
Everything is proceeding on schedule, and Mr.
なんかこれ
Cass is
超
as
厄介な気
determined
がして
as
きた。
ever to make the White Tower as safe as possible from terrorist attacks. I believe he has ensured that every security measure has been properly taken so that we are all well protected. As he likes to say,
This one. Their damn boots before coming in.
Yeah, いや、ここから行けんな。
They can take out threats.
I heard someone saying DedSec was
To have a laugh at the...
They better not be. Just a bunch of terrorists pretending to have morals.
This door clearly requires a security pass.
Wonderful.
Use one of the nearby computers to create your forgery.
Yeah.
Be careful. You don't want to know what Nigel does with trespassers.
it's not that we can't agree on the facts.
You been up there, Leah? Noticed that? There's some others doing that too. Woodworking water with some heavy. You understand?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But there's always an element.
Just leave me alone, understand? Sure, but I thought you'd taken care of them long ago.
Jimmy Dexter. I've heard some talk.
It'll take some time for the forgery to be ready. To keep you occupied, I dragged up still images and a recording from an internal investigation into Cass Senior's death.
Show me.
Internal Psych Assessment AS001 Subject Cass Nigel. Mr. Cass experienced a deeply traumatic event when he witnessed the murder of his father, Gareth Cass, CEO of Albion. He began exhibiting symptoms soon after what he frequently described as the random event. Mr. Cass's initial symptoms included insomnia, paranoia, distorted blame, and recurring flashbacks. However, he appears to have channeled his anger and self-described powerlessness into his work to ensure that Albion become, quote, a mechanism for preventing unpredictable violence. It seems somewhat of a mania, edging on psychosis. For me, this raises concerns about Mr. Cass's fitness to run a multinational security company. But I cannot, at this time, make any recommendation beyond continued monitoring, especially considering that I have been asked to close this file.
Jesus Christ, me have issues, but this is a next level, you know. Them choose him, of all people, to secure London? Blood clot.
Yeah, well, Nigel's never close to anyone but his dad. And me, I guess. Never had much faith in people, really.
Well, the pass is ready, but rough. If this resistance thing doesn't work out, I doubt you'll make a living as a document forger. Let's give it a go anyway. Nigel Cass awaits.
ちょっと早いけど、ここらで終わるで。
はい。お疲れ様です。
ありがとう。全然生き方分かれへんから、1時間かかりそうやと思う。お疲れ様でした。
はい。お疲れ様です。
How are you getting on with those metrics? The deadline is coming up quickly. It wouldn't do to miss it. He's presenting to the stakeholders.
I know. If I mess this up, the whole project is delayed for I don't know how long.
Don't even...
Welcome to Project Themis. Our new autonomous drones. These drones can identify, isolate, and terminate threats before they can do harm. They can go anywhere, see everything. They could kill a man alone in an alley or in a crowd of hundreds with perfect precision. Themis drones can do what humans have always struggled to. Act immediately and decisively. Without your support, I couldn't stand here and tell you, I promise you, that with the launch of Project Themis, London will be the first city in the world to be made truly safe.
Mr. Cass, I was hoping you'd called us all in here today to discuss the ethical issues.
No, it's all right. The Commissioner cares, as we all do. I admire his passion and his dedication. Let's talk ethics.
Well, for one, Themis goes far beyond Albion's mandate. We really should have more government consultation.
I see. Delay the launch so that we can debate and assess the details.
We're missing the human element here. I can get the Defense Minister on the line right now.
Well, if you feel you must. It's the human element that got us into this. No more debate, delay, indecision. Understand this. I will not allow anyone, not even myself, to jeopardize Themis. Now, will our friends at Tidus be ready? You are the cornerstone of the project after all. Do you need to consult any outside parties?
No. We'll be ready.
And just in time. Criminals running our streets. Illegals threatening our families. The police commissioner himself. Assassinated by terrorists. Decisiveness is hard. But here's the best part. Once this decision is made, no more will be required of you.
A building-wide security sweep has been initiated due to document breach.
I warned you about that forgery. Your uniform will help. Don't let them get a close look at you.
I need an exit.
The catacombs, fam.
That's hot.
You useless block of skin. You prick.
De
Engaging.
いた。
Saw Nigel in action in there, didn't you? Man can be very, persuasive.
But in control. That was for effect. But also to get results. To get Themis launched as soon as possible. Shit. I love me some crypto. Oh, hell. I don't like this. What was that?
Fucking hell. Albion's top secret project is an automated killing machine. And it looks like Cass is almost ready to launch. We have to get Themis out of his hands.
I'll prepare a briefing. Will we see you there, Hamish?
Pretty face, not risking, remember? But patch me in. You and me got some scheming to do, Bagley.
Spider.
Yeah. Oh, now we're talking. This is excellent.
I'll start the briefing whenever you're ready. Here's what we know about Nigel Cass. He's rolling out something called Project Themis. The lack of information on its own is worrisome, but what little we do know is Cass wishes to remove the human element from law enforcement.
We also know he's partnered with Titus, which is never good. Titus does other work with Albion. Nasty shit like autonomous weapons, human targeting algorithms.
So Titus is our best lead to fill in the blanks on the secret project, but their security is notoriously difficult to crack. So Hamish has proposed an intriguing solution.
Albion's been working on a new microdrone, something my contact told me about. That shit's not even in production yet, but if we get the plans, we can manufacture our own.
To bypass Titus security.
Exactly. They're weird as fuck. Supposed to do maintenance on Albion's other drones, but the smallness of them means they can slip into places nothing else can.
Well, there we have it. Our next step is to infiltrate the Albion drone manufacturing lab and get our hands on schematics.
And then you lot will have a fun little gadget to break in the Titus. Love it. I'll shoot you the location. Be careful. Albion doesn't like to share his toys.
よいしょ。じゃあ自分もこの辺で落ちます。お疲れ様です。